I'm Roger Pine. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Holistiplan. We provide software tools for financial planners, and we are enthusiastic supporters of the Texas A&M financial planning program.
Thanks, Roger. I'm Nathan Harness. I'm the director of financial planning at Texas A&M, and have had the privilege of knowing Roger personally, but using the Holistiplan software inside of our financial planning program as we're educating the next generation of financial planner.
All right, we got to talk about one thing first.
Yeah.
So, Nathan, we have to talk about, before Holistiplan even started, was a conversation you and I had. We were having beers over Christmas. Remember that?
I do.
And I was all excited about starting this company, and we were all, at the time, we were talking about normative practices in financial planning and the lack of that, and the idea that software could help advisors stick to a script, take a certain fact pattern, and answer certain questions in a way. And that conversation really inspired me to go forward with the company. And so, I can honestly say I'm not sure Holistiplan would exist had it not been for that conversation and our relationship going back all those years together. I mean that.
Well, thank you. Roger is a rock star in the financial planning industry, and really, you probably could have taken any idea you generated and run with it and monetized it and turned it into something special. But what I love about Holistiplan and really, even the scholarship that you all have provided is its leverage. It's leverage for a profession to get better. It's leverage for a profession to up its game from an educational standpoint. So to some extent, Holistiplan provides a platform for your clients, financial advisors across the country, to provide stronger education to their clients in the tax space and beyond. For us, Holistiplan in the classroom allows our students to learn about tax, which is a tough area. I mean, tax code's changing every single year, both at the federal level, and then you've got what's going on at the state level. Texas is
never ends.
It never ends. Yes. So to be able to use that as a teaching tool in the classroom is enormous for our students to get real-world experience right out of the gate. And then I think secondarily, from a treasure perspective, you guys sharing this endowed scholarship with us, one of the obstacles today is just simply entry into financial planning. Mm-hmm. You look at even the statistics. There are more CFPs today over the age of 70 than below the age of 30. Our hope is to change that, and we're right on the cusp. I think our hope is to change that and be a big part of that here at Texas A&M. You're helping us overcome some of those obstacles, one with awareness, but secondarily with overcoming just some of the financial obstacles of people who may go on to be a doctor or a lawyer. We're helping them see that financial planning is a profession for them and a place that they can come and change the landscape of a helping profession.
Yeah, we're lucky. When I think back, I was a career switcher, right? A lot of us who are in financial planning, in the last decade, 20 years, we came to it from something else. Because what you're creating at A&M didn't exist. The idea of entering the profession as an entry level, as the first part of your career, that didn't exist.
Yeah.
And so really, programs like Texas A&M, just like we're having to be entrepreneurial at Holistiplan, you're having to be an entrepreneur and build essentially the infrastructure for this financial planning community, which didn't have it. We didn't have people in their 20s who were studying to be CFPs. We were all olds like me who are coming into the profession for something else.
Well, even the firms today building the infrastructure to onboard a different type of employee, right? When you're a career changer, you're coming in with a natural market, you're coming in with relationships generally, versus now thinking through how do we bring a 22-year-old into our practice that's not likely to have their primary value proposition being relationship formation. Some could, some will. All of them ultimately will. We're all in the business of conveying value one way, shape, or form. However, Holistiplan and software packages, really solution sets for financial planning, allows for a layered practice where a 22-year-old can come in and instantaneously add value because they're running software. They're able to do back office planning immediately, changing the ROI of a firm, and now you've got a layered structure to begin to create a business, not just a bunch of independent contractors.
Right.
That has also proliferated the growth of financial planning because we can grow horizontally, not just vertically. We're not just saying, okay, we can only manage 100 clients. So if we want to increase revenue, we just take clients that have more money and fire the ones that don't.
Right.
Now we can grow horizontally because we have a workforce that can maintain additional relationships. So it's grown, I think, our profession. It's created career laddering and stability for a 22-year-old to transition into what we know of as financial planning today.
And we've seen that among our customers, our subscribers who are financial advisory firms. A lot of times we see the primary user of Holistiplan within the advisory firm is that paraplanner, that entry-level advisor, and then the advisor who's been around for 20 years, whatever. They can stick to the relationship side. They can stick to the more partner-level review piece to the job. And yeah, you're right. It allows them to scale out in a totally new way, because what's really hard in our business is still just hiring. Like, if you're trying to hire a unicorn, you can run the relationship side of things and do all the technical work. Good luck. I mean, especially since all those people already own their own firm. Like, it's really hard to find them. And so now that we can build out a true profession with this like pyramid structure within a firm, you're right, it really allows us to really expand the scope of who we can serve. And honestly, I'll tell you, that was the primary goal that I had when I left I used to be a financial advisor. I left that world. And I thought, is there some way that I could take what I know and just find a way to serve, I thought 1,000 people before I die. That was my goal. Like 1,000 people, can I put my financial planning knowledge in front of these people? And it's hard to do in the old model of financial planning. And I've been really lucky to be able to build this software company. We had 200,000 tax returns uploaded last year, right? I mean, it just blew my goals out of the water. But right, that's the only way that we can scale financial planning. Otherwise, it's only going to be people with $10 million who get the rich planning that you're teaching in your program and that I believe in everyone getting access to. So, yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled at the fact that I've seen real movement in the profession towards more people getting planning, and I'm seeing programs like A&M pushing more planning technicians into the market so we can really get this in front of as many people as possible, because as many people as possible need it, you know?
Well, part of that's going to be the workforce, right? Being able to have enough planners. So we're creating demand to some extent. That's why we teach financial literacy here at Texas A&M and Texas A&M as well, is to help a generation understand the need, so to make wise decisions so that they have a need, and secondarily to know that they have a need for financial planning, and then we're directing, or at least I hope we're creating a generation of financial planners behind that. Part of that's going to be creating demand for what we do, but secondarily, it's going to be educating a generation to serve clients holistically. I love that, the name Holistiplan, right?
It's lucky, yes. Lucky that domain was available.
It's being able to holistically serve all the domain areas of financial planning and the integration that each one has. I remember when I came into financial planning like you, I was a financial planner before, and my solution sets were investments predominantly. Every problem to me was an investments problem. The world of financial planning broadened my horizons to see that even if I could generate additional return inside of a portfolio, but it was all eaten up by tax, it really wasn't that effective. So I had to think about the combo strategy of all the amalgamation of areas of financial planning and how they came together. So I think software has helped a ton with that, but it's also been a corporate recognition that corporations such as Holistiplan are seeing the maybe the philosophy, as the tide rises, so shall we all. So investing backwards into the infrastructure of education and helping us attract passionate people who want to help others into the industry and overcoming some of the obstacles needed to get there. So thank you for helping us do that, and to the other firms who have the desire to promote legacy inside of our industry and help grow the next generation of financial planners. There's a multitude of universities across the country who have a need to bring high quality talent into financial planning who are passionate to serve clients. So reach out, be it to us or universities in your community. and look for ways to share your time, talent, and treasure, the wisdom that you have of practice, because it's not just knowing a solution, it's being able to explain that solution to a client. That's the wisdom of planning. Don't let that leave with you. Share that with the next generation, but it's also overcoming some of the obstacles. It's the legacy element of overcoming some of the obstacles so that our industry continues to grow generationally as the need for financial planning continues to grow.
Yeah, I've watched you build this program how long have you been here? 10 years now?
10 years, yes.
Because I was here when you got hired, and I've watched you build it. And what I've been really impressed with is what you just mentioned, which is just the outreach that you've done to industry. You didn't have to do that. I think what I really appreciate about you is your entrepreneurial spirit. It's certainly been helpful to me in building my business, but then just the way you bring in true practitioners into this program, I think is really unique nationwide. And it just means your students are going to be that much better prepared as they go out into the world. So kudos to you. I've been really impressed with everything you built here.
Well, thank you.